What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing very, very well here today. For those of you watching on Instagram, how you guys doing? Dallas Baldri here, coming to you from a little bit chilly, not too bad actually. I'm here in Ogden, Utah. For those of you who don't know, Ogden, Utah is just about 45 minutes north of Salt Lake City. And we're here for our annual fall break trip to Salt Lake City, Utah. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Angela, Allen. Welcome, welcome, Rosalita, Rebecca. Thanks for joining me. And hopefully we get a good connection. I'm outside here. As you can see, hey, I'm in the fall weather. I love fall weather. I love the changing of the season. We don't get this in Arizona. Arizona is amazingly beautiful. Weather is perfect 9 months out of the year, but I definitely miss what we get here in most parts of the country. So welcome Joe, Charles, Fabian, Chong, Fabian. Hey, let me know where you're watching from. We'd love to know where you're watching from, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching the replay. Make sure to give me a thumbs up or a heart so I know that you watched it. And also let me know where you are tuning in from. Appreciate it. Hey, Ricky, thanks for the thumbs up, my man. Everybody on Instagram, what's going on as well? I'm trying to be cool, doing the dual camera thing here. But first off, before I get started, I want to thank everybody for your comments, for your messages, for your text, just the outpour of support that everybody's given me through a tough time in my life with the passing of someone who's like a second father to me. A very close friend unexpectedly passed away. It really made me realize some things in my life here, and I'll probably talk about those on another live. Just really opens up. You know, I found when you find that somebody close to you passes, actually when I even scroll through my newsfeed and I see somebody passes, especially when it's unexpectedly, it really awakens me or gives me that extra jolt that I think a lot of us need to realize that, you know, a couple different things. You know, one, life is short, and also don't take anything for granted. So that's a whole nother topic on its own, but I want to thank everybody for your support. I see a lot of your names here, a lot of you who have, sent me messages, and it means a lot. And I'm still trying to catch up. It's been crazy. We were in Asia. We were in Hong Kong. We were in Taiwan. We were in Malaysia. That's where we actually got the news when we were in Malaysia. Literally flew back long enough to sleep. Philadelphia. 3.5 days for the services, the funeral, and then from there we came back home, literally enough time to sleep, grab the kids, and came up here to Utah, which was a trip we actually postponed a little bit. We were supposed to be here a few days before, so it's been crazy. I'm jet lagged 4 times over. I'm still jet lagged from my Asia trip. Now add on top of it the Philly trips, but it's all good. But what I wanted to come on here, as you see in the topic, and once again, let me know where you're watching from. Indonesia, my man. Got to get back to Indonesia here very, very soon, definitely. Hey, Federico, hope you're doing good out there in the UK. My friend, Napoli's looking really, really good. Been following them, man. But, talking about business, okay? So if you don't know who I am, I'm the co-founder of an organization called the HD Group, the High Definition Group. If you ever see the HD Life movement, we created the HD Life movement, basically HD everything. Anything else is just an imitation, okay? But I focus on helping people around the world become entrepreneurs, no matter what industry you're in. We've done very well in the network marketing industry, but we've also helped people in many different spaces, many different professions. And that's really something I want to talk about here. No matter what kind of business you have, if you're a real estate agent, insurance agent, if you're a network marketer, if you own a restaurant, if you own a shoe store, if you own a clothing store, if you own a business that you operate out of your home, it really doesn't matter, okay? I think we all know the saying that if people don't know you or know you're in business, they can't do business with you, right? If they don't even know you have a business, they can't do business with you. If they don't know you have a restaurant, they can't go eat at your restaurant. They don't know you have a shoe store, they can't buy shoes from you. If they don't know that you sell essential oils or coffee or health and wellness products or skincare, they're not going to buy from you. Bottom line, period. Okay. Now, if you don't know that, that's a whole other topic in itself. But it really comes down to every business, every industry, every service, every you're trying to make money, and even not make money, even charities, right? It's all about sales and marketing. Everything is about sales and marketing, okay? They got to know you exist in business so they can potentially do business with you. It doesn't matter how good, if you have the best product, best service, it doesn't matter. That's a whole nother topic. That goes on marketing, sales, branding. But what I think a lot of people overlook, okay? I think most people in business know that, right? That's why they spend all the money marketing. That's why they're trying to find different strategies, or maybe some people are still stuck doing the old ways. It doesn't matter, but I think we realize that for the most part, okay? And if you don't, we'll be doing some, I'm going to be doing some training specifically on how you can increase that. But here's the thing that most people overlook. If they don't like you, then they won't do business with you. Okay, so the first part is they need to know you're in business. They need to know you exist so they can potentially do business with you. But if they don't like you, they won't do business with you. Now, sometimes we don't find out we don't like somebody or like a company until after we've done business with them. And then what happens is we never do business with them again. But think about it. If they don't like you, they won't do business with you. I want to give you a couple examples of this. Just, if you agree with me, drop a thumbs up. Let me know you agree. Let me know if you agree with that. I mean, do you do business? Do you do business with people you don't like? Do you do business with businesses that you have bad experiences with? Do you go back to those businesses? Maybe you do. I know I don't. Think about this. Bad reviews, or somebody having a bad experience because they don't like you or your business or whatever it is, your service, your product, can really kill future business. It can kill not just business from that person, but business from others. Social media reviews, right? People write reviews. I can't tell you how often when we're looking for a new place to try, a restaurant or a place to stay when we're traveling, we actually look at the reviews. And if we see bad reviews, this place, the food was horrible, the service was bad, the place was dirty, we don't go, right? And we haven't even been there. So we're basing what we do based on what others like, okay? And I don't think we're the only ones who do this, right? That's why the Yelp and Google reviews and Facebook reviews and TripAdvisor and all these things are so important to have good reviews. These businesses want to have good reviews because it can stall or stop or prevent any future business, okay? So it's even important what you think will affect what others do business with you, okay? But think about bad customer service. You have bad customer service, people aren't going to want to do business with you again. They're not going to come back, and they're probably going to use the old word of mouth marketing, but in a bad way, bad word of mouth marketing, right? Which can hurt you even more. Go to a restaurant, rude waiters. Maybe it's a place you love their food, but you go there and you get rude waiters or rude hostesses or whatever it is. Maybe you wanted they didn't bring what you wanted and you sent it back and they gave you a problem, right? Just that bad feeling. Or you didn't like it. You didn't like the way they made you feel, and you decided, I'm not going back to that place. I'll go somewhere else. Right? I know when I was a kid, there were some athletes that I loved. I used to watch them on TV. I loved them. One of them I remember that comes on mind is a guy named Brian Mitchell. He was a two-sport athlete. Played for the Atlanta Falcons and Atlanta Braves. Back then, there was only a few of them. Dion was my favorite, but Brian Mitchell was a stud. No, he played for the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals and Atlanta Falcons. And I was at a baseball game, and I was trying to get his autograph. There was really nobody else around. I was a little kid, and he wouldn't give me an autograph. My uncle was with me. He's like, come on, Brian, come on. I mean, you can't sign the ball or the kid. And I just remember feeling like, man, well, this guy, he couldn't even take the time. He wasn't in a rush. He was just being rude and cocky. And I cheered against the guy. Like he was somebody who I went from really cheering for and liking to not. And, so that, I think it happens too. You think about celebrities. I mean, even ones I don't meet, I like them. I like the way, I like their movies or I like their shows or whatever. And then I learn about them or hear stories about them of how they are outside of that show. And I don't mean like, and I'm talking specifically just how they treat people, right? And or certain things. It makes me not really. It affects the way I feel about them. And there's been times where there's been people I've heard, celebrities, where I'm like, I don't even want to go see that person's movie. I'm not going to support that person. Okay, so that's an indirect way, really, that affects business or affects them because of likability. So, any way you look at it, likability matters. Your insurance agent, the person you buy a car from, if you don't like them, you're probably not going to keep using them, because you'll go find somebody else that you do like. You'll go find a different realtor, right? If your realtor's rude or doesn't provide a good service, then you'll probably go find somebody else. You'll cut them loose, okay? So it's so true in a lot of different areas. If they don't like you, they won't do business with you, okay? And they can affect others from doing business with you as well. So it's so important on that likability factor. I was thinking about this. What inspired me today about this is because, I was thinking about, there's some really successful people that have had a lot of success. They're entrepreneurs. And I think about it, every time I see them or watch them, there's something that I don't connect with them on. Okay. And maybe I'm judging because I don't know some of these people personally. I'm just like, that's not a person I'd probably want to spend my time or hang out with. And they might be very knowledgeable, but it's just, there's not that likability factor. And that's not somebody I aspire to surround myself with or really even learn from. Okay. So for those of you gurus and trainers out there, this goes with that too. People, if they don't like you, then they're probably not going to want to learn from you. If you don't like me, you're probably going to skip right through this and go to the next Facebook Live and find somebody that you like and you relate to. If you don't like me, no matter what I say, you're probably not going to listen to it anyways. So you're wasting your time watching it, right? Or if you really don't like me, you might be watching it and hating, but that's another thing, right? Sometimes that happens, but I'm talking about in general, okay? So what is the best way to get people to like you? This is, as promised, my most valuable tip to make sure people like you. And once again, share this, okay? Share this if you agree with what I'm saying. If you don't agree, you can tell me, comment, let me know. We'll have a conversation about it. I mean, I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but I want to know your thoughts. Do you do business with people that you don't like, okay? Or you have bad experiences? Do you do repeat business with them? My mentor, I remember her telling me this, somebody that many of you know, we were talking about, different health and wellness companies, for instance, different network marketing companies. This was about a year ago. And she said, the thing is you could have a product that cures cancer, but if the company treats their customers or their reps like crap, then people won't even want to buy it. It doesn't matter how good it is, okay? So it's on how you treat people. That goes to me, it all goes to likability. But, and appreciate all you guys on Instagram here, watching here. I would attempt to read off all your names, but thank you. Thank you if you're watching the replay. Appreciate it. Let me know. Comment. That's the best way for me to know that you're watching. Same with on Facebook. But here's my most valuable tip, okay? I'm not going to get on here and say, hey, you need to change yourself. You need to do this. You need to preach. No. Can you get people to like you by pretending? Yeah, probably. But for how long? Temporary, right? Because if you're going to do continued business, right, eventually they're probably going to get to know you or get to know your true colors. And so if you act like something you're not, you act fake, you try to be different to please people, you're never going to please everybody. That's for a fact, okay? You might change a little bit to please this group, and you're going to offend this group. So the best way, my most valuable tip for likability is be you, okay? Be you. Now, if you're an asshole, that might not work well for you, but be you, right? And be authentic. And when it comes to marketing and branding, let people know you, okay? A lot of times people hide, right? They hide behind social media, or they put up a front, or really you don't get to see somebody who they really are. You don't get to see their personality. You don't get to learn about them, right? Be you. Be authentic. And what's going to happen is you're going to attract people that are going to end up liking you, who are probably, people that you would like, okay? Which is going to create a relationship, a business relationship, maybe another type of relationship, but specifically I'm talking about a business relationship, which will continue, what happens when you have a good business relationship? Repeat business, referrals, right? which continues. Okay, so be you. That's my most valuable tip. Don't try to please different people. Be you and let people see more of you. We call that authenticity. Be authentic. Don't be fake, or as we say in Philly, fugazi. Don't be fake. Be authentic. Let people see more of you. And this doesn't matter what industry you're in. I don't care if you're in real estate. If you're in real estate, do more Facebook Lives. Let people see you, not just showing houses. Don't just do Facebook Lives at the inside of a home you're selling. Do a Facebook Live so people can see who you are. Do one when you're at an event. Do one while you're at your home office. Do one when you're with some clients. You know, do some interviews with clients. Let other people see that you are a likable person. Insurance, car sales. You have a restaurant. You have a shoe store. I've done this example before. You know, I've trained on this, and specifically on Instagram. If you own a shoe store and you can replace shoe with whatever business, don't have your social media, your Instagram, just a bunch of different pictures of shoes you sell. That shows nothing. They can get those shoes anywhere. Even if you think they can only get them at your shop, maybe they're custom made there, they can get them anywhere. Trust me. Go online and get them anywhere. How do you get people to want to do business with you? How do you get them to like you? I'll tell a shoe store owner, I'll tell a restaurant owner, let them see your face. Let them see you with customers. Let them see your employees. Let them see your employees with their family. Let them see happy customers, customers with their family. I mean, let them see people. Let them see you and who you are. And if they like you, you might be a shoe store owner. And if they like you and you have those relationships, you could go decide you want to be a real estate agent tomorrow, and they'll want to do business with you because they like you. But if they don't know who you are, it's also going to put up that barrier. If they don't know how you are, I should say, it's going to put up the barrier and also hold back some of the likability. Because I think we're reluctant to like people or even trust people that we feel like there's something behind there. There's something they're not telling me. There's something off about this person, right? So that's my best tip for you, is to be authentic, be you, and hopefully that helps you guys. So if you got some value, feel free to share it. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Appreciate your time. Thank you. We'll talk to you guys soon.